It is pulling like crazy. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Reel and Replay channel. We're wrapping up a day out on the water on Green River Lake. We had a little bit of success today. We caught some keepers, we caught some little ones, and we caught some unexpected guests as well. So all of that will be linked in once I get done talking here. But I sound like a broken record because once again, we caught all of the fish today on the shaky head. Okay, Zoom green pumpkin trick worm with an 1/8 of an ounce Z-Man SMH jig head. We've got that on a 7-foot medium Pro Qualifier Bass Pro Shops spinning rod, 10-pound braid with 10-pound fluorocarbon leader. And you know, I tried to throw a couple other things, crankbait, jig a little bit, also pitched around a Texas rig, and this was the one that caught all of the fish today. So we're going to keep going to that well until it runs dry, but this is a well that never runs dry because I have caught literally hundreds, maybe not, you know, maybe thousands of fish off of a shaky head. So if you're not fishing a shaky head, be sure to give that a try. You know, put it in your hand, throw it around, learn how to use it a little bit. So we'll link in all the catches today. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. God bless you. And once you finish watching the video, we'll be sure to catch you next time. That's a pretty decent largemouth right here. He's wanting to fight. We'll let him fight. I thought there may be something back here a little bit deeper. Kind of had a couple of boats come back through here and they didn't go back deep enough, but water temperature's at like 60 degrees, so kind of thought that some of these would be you know, moving back a little further. Just got to let this dude tire himself out, which I think it's close. You know, it's close. Yeah, close. Yeah, that's a pretty good largemouth right there. There we go. Yep, pretty good largemouth. Probably at least a 2-pounder. Not a big one, but nice catch. And like I said, you know, there's some boats that came through here, and you know, they said they didn't catch anything, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to. So let's measure this dude. Yeah, so he's a 15-inch largemouth. Pretty nice one there. We're on Green River Lake, so this would count to a limit. I think it's state regulations here, so 12 inches, if I'm not mistaken, on Green River Lake. Hey, we got a nice largemouth here, 15 inches on Green River Lake today. Just kind of starting out. We caught one small spot, and then this largemouth in a pretty short time frame, working our way back into a little creek arm. We passed a couple of boats that came out of here. They didn't seem to catch anything, so but we're getting back here and catching a few things, so we'll see if we can't find a few more of these. But a pretty nice largemouth. You know, we're probably about 2/3 of the way back in this little creek channel, so they're starting to move. Water temperature is about 60 degrees, actually closer to 61 degrees with the surface temp. So we'll see if we can't find some more. But nice bite, cool bite. We'll let this dude back. All right, let's try to catch some more. Another decent one. Goodness. Yeah. This looks like a nice spot, and it is. Man, that's a good looking spotted bass. Thick and chunky. Let's get that one on the scale. That may be another 15-incher. Yeah, if I pinch its tail to get together and stretch it out real long, it's pretty close to 15 inches, right at 15 inches. Hey, we got a nice spotted bass here. Another fish that's pretty much right at 15 inches. But, you know, look at that spotted bass, just a really good looking fish, cool bite. But that would be number 2 if we were looking at a limit here on Green River Lake. So let's go ahead and let this guy back. And he took off pretty hot. Little dude. This one's pulling pretty daggone good. Stay on there. Let's get a look at you. Yeah, pulling really good. Haven't been able to get a look at it yet. A bass. Won't be a bass. Be a good one. Hopefully it's a bass. We'll see. Maybe a catfish. Haven't seen it come up yet. This thing is pulling pretty hard though. Yeah, this has not come up yet. Hoping it's a bass, but at this point, I'm not for sure. Still not come up yet. It is pulling like crazy. Still haven't seen it, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. May have a big cat on here, I don't know. Yeah, big old catfish. It never came to the top, so I figured that's what it was. No, I knew it was a catfish when it never showed its head. Yeah, yeah. Well, see if we can't land this dude. We fought him for several minutes. Not what we're looking for, but yeah, I think it's the first time I've ever had a catfish actually try to. That's the first time I've ever had a catfish, you know, bite a shaky head. Yeah, this is, look at this big old cat. We're gonna let this thing go, not mess around with it. That is not what we were after. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, little nibblers. That's why I lost those. But got another one. Oh. And another little one. So, didn't know if that was a fish or not. Oh yeah, now that is a good one. Stay on there. Stay on there. Yeah, that's a good one. Gotta work his trolling motor while I'm also fighting this fish. That isn't always the best thing. But that is the best bite so far. Come here, buddy. All right. Oh yeah, that's a good largemouth there. Yep, and this one's gonna climb over 16 inches. 16 and a half inches, I believe, just a little over 2 pounds. So a nice largemouth there. Once again, catching them on the shaky head. We'll let this dude go. All right, and he's off.